Okay, guys, so I have so much line here. I run out of pattern papers, but I had to create something, but I decided to take you guys along. But don't worry, you will not be confused. I'll take you guys along, okay? So what I have is my waistline, my hip line, my crotch line, okay? And of course, the length of the palazzo. This is the length, okay? Now, how to get your crotch line? Okay, divide your hip by 4 plus 1 inch. Okay, that is how to get your crotch line. Then from that crotch line, you will go up by 2 inches to get your hip line. Do you get? Okay, you go up from the crotch line by 2 inches to get your hip line. Okay, go up by 2 inches. Now let's continue. Coming to the waistline here, I'll be marking hip divided by 4. Okay, hip divided by 4 plus 1 inch. Okay, plus 1 inch sewing allowance. That will bring me here. Okay, coming to the hip line, I will mark the hip, okay, plus 1 inch sewing allowance. Also coming here at the cross line, I also mark the hip divided by 4, alright, plus 1 inch sewing allowance. Alright, so guys, the next thing I'll be doing is to connect the lines together. Okay, I'll just go ahead and connect the lines together. Okay, so the next thing I'll be doing now is to get my crotch extension. I'm using 2 inches. Divide your hip by 20 to get the front crotch extension. Then from the hip line, you will come out with just 0.25, okay, or half inch. Once you do that, you just try to get a nice curve. Okay, this is me trying to place my ruler very well to get my curve. So this is it. So the next thing I'll be doing now is to calculate what I have from here. Okay, I hope you're seeing me. On the cross line now, I will calculate what I have from here to the cross extension. Okay, I will measure what I have. So from here to here, okay, whatever I get 12.35. That's almost 12 and a half. Then I will divide it into 2. Okay, into 2. Let me measure that again to be sure. Okay, so by 2 brings me here. I'll mark it on the cross line, on the hip line, and of course on the waist line. Okay, also on the knee line, Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. I also be marking it on the hemline. Okay, yeah. So the next thing I'll be doing now is to connect the lines, just the way you see me do. I'll connect the lines, okay, just to form a straight line. You may not be seeing what I'm doing, but I'm sure you know what I'm doing. So to be on the safer side, I also mark the line somewhere here. Okay, the measurement here. Just to be honest, because my ruler is not really long enough. So I will go ahead and connect. Then connect to the hem, the way you see me do it. Okay? Yeah. We're almost done. So now I will measure what I have from here to here. That should be this line though. Yeah, so I'll just measure to be safe. Okay, so this is what I have. Let me start from 1. Okay, yeah. I'll measure what I have. I have 6.2. 6.2. I'll also measure here 6.2. Okay, so that's 6.2. Now I will place it on my knee line. Okay, 6.2. I will also place it on the hem. Okay, I'm not removing anything because it should be wide enough. If you don't want it to be as wide as mine, you can reduce it. Okay, it's just that simple. So I'll just go ahead to connect the lines the way you see me do. Okay, I'll also go ahead to mark it somewhere here just to get a good line. We are cutting the front. This is the front pattern. So I'll just go ahead and cut it out. This is what I have here. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and transfer to my fabric. Okay, so this is crepe. I'm using crepe material. So I'll go ahead and cut out my front pattern. Okay, so this is my front piece. Okay, so I added just half inch and I added half inch and just little allowance here. So this is what I have for my front piece. Okay. Okay guys, to cut the back, I have placed the front piece. This is the front piece on top of my fabric folded into two. Okay, fabric is folded into two. So for my back crotch extension is 2.5. Okay, 2.5. I'll mark it here. 2.5. Okay. Then coming to the waistline, I'll be going on with just 1.5. Okay, 1.5. This is not really necessary because there will be elastic there, but I just want to put it. So I'll just go ahead and connect it back to my waistline here. Okay, yeah, connect it back here. Okay, so I also come here to retake my measurements 2.5. Okay, so now the next thing I'll be doing now is to take off my waist here. Okay, I will take off my waistline here up to meet my 1.5, sorry. So, but before that, I'll come here and mark 2 inches. 2 inches, okay? I will mark 2 inches. I think that's what I'm supposed to connect up. So I'll mark 2 inches here. So, yeah, I will just go ahead and connect the lines up, okay? Then I will also go ahead and connect this one out. Okay, connect it out that way. Then I will curve my crotch. Okay, this is my crotch. This one comes my first line. Okay, so I will. You can see what I'm doing. So that one I will take it out, just the way you see me do. So I will take 2 inches downwards. Okay, you can make 1 inch. I'm done connecting my lines, and this is what I have. Okay, this is my waistline. Okay, I connected my waistline from here. Do you get? I took 2 inches. This is my waistline for the front. Okay, so from there I took 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches, then 2.5. I rolled a straight line from here. This is my front waistline. So I connected it out, then went off from there and connected it back. Okay, so yeah, I'll just go ahead and cut it out. So I've cut out this side. Okay, so the next place I'm cutting now is the waistline. Okay, let's see what I did. So I'll go ahead and cut out no allowance. Okay, so this is the front, this is the back. Okay. Okay love, so this is the outcome of my pant, and you can see how pretty that looks on me. Thank you guys for watching. Until we meet again in my next video, do well to like, comment and share. Bye.